Hello friends, Sun is a great star in the zodiac system of Indian astrology. The Sun is also a great part of the solar system. But in astrology, Sun gives a great position, gives a fame, honor, and knowledge also, and etc. etc. In fact, Sun is the center point of the zodiac belt. Sun has huge works on a man or on a life of a person. It is a great valuable element of the zodiac belt. When Sun stays in the lower position, that at that time the people who stays with the lower position of Sun gets a great trouble, and this trouble has some problem also. Not only that, Sun is a most valuable element in the zodiac belt. It is according to Indian astrology, that is great part of Ved. This astrology has said about the Sun that Sun is the most valuable because it has a movable power to change a whole life of a person. In fact, it is not question of 1 or 2 days. It's a great effects on the whole life of a person from birth to death. Once upon a time, one man gives some problem, one man takes some trouble, then but his son stays in a great position, that's like powerful, or in his own house of the sun, that is Leo. But that person has so many difficulties, physical problems. At that time, he thinks about astrology. The astrology is nothing but a bogus element. It has no value. It is nothing. It's a great big zero. But it is wrong, my dear friend. Mind it. Because astrology is a great and whole calculation of a person from birth to death. It's a long period, like 70 years, 75 or 75 years or 80 years or 90 years. So, sun's activities is not a level or 1 or 2 days, is not a level or 20 to 30 days, is not a level 1 month to 6 months. It has great efforts from 10 years to 50 years, 10 years to 20 years, 20 years to 60 years. Such as example, I want to tell you that you know that the great poet, the great world poet Rabindranath Tagore, whose son was in highest position, which is in Aries, but his educational qualification uh, is nothing for the telling of today's education system. But he has a great educational qualification because he is novel oriented person in literature in 1913 AD. Not only that, he had a great and deep knowledge about so many subjects. He knows so many difficulties about life. He has a great volume of works of cultural life of the world. Even he was a great person of literature, art, etc., etc. But he was not a student of science. But at the third time, when he meets with Einstein, then Rabindranath Tagore gained a great knowledge in science. And he tells something about science which is not available to catch by the person who is Einstein. It is Rabindranath Tagore. So, I want to tell you that at that point, when the third time meetings of Einstein, Rabindranath Tagore was a great student, a learned person about science more than Einstein in science. So, Rabindranath Tagore is not a little one, is not a man who is man of art, culture, etc., etc. He is also a great person of science. He has a great knowledge in science. He had deep knowledge about science. And it is a great culture of Shan. It is called great fame. Thanks, friends. It is all about the Shan. Thanks. See you again.